Hey, Del Rio Javier Jr., you are watching Que Hiciste, este fin de semana, as we bring you all the events, markets, everything that happened this past weekend in the city of Del Rio. So let's see what happened this weekend. All right, Del Rio, as we kick off Que Hiciste este fin de semana, we are here at the Whitehead Memorial Museum, where we had Miss Laura teach us a little bit about the Anualac through the Mexican Aztec danza. She was here Friday and Saturday at the Whitehead Memorial Museum, teaching kids of all ages, people of all ages, their version of setting up an altar and offerings, the proper way to pay respects to them. And when you get into a circle of dance, what is the proper etiquette? As you guys see there in the dancing part, it was such a great time. I would like to thank Michael Diaz from the Whitehead Memorial Museum for bringing Miss Laura all the way from San Antonio and teaching us about our Aztec culture in this Aztec workshop. Miss Laura also has a big root upbringing here in the city of Del Rio, but definitely Del Rio, she will be back for our Dia de los Muertos. So make sure you keep up with the Whitehead Memorial Museum when it comes with Miss Laura, because she'll be back in Del Rio. Oh, yes, as we continue our great episode of Que Hiciste este fin de semana with Javier Jr., myself here. I'm with Miss Laura here, all the way from San Antonio, Texas. Miss, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for inviting me to come out here to Del Rio.
We are in our historic downtown in the Whitehead Museum. And what are we doing? What you were here since Friday, now you're closing up your classes, but what brought you all the way down here?
Well, I'm part of the community that does danza Mexica Chichimeca. It's an Anahuaca danza that originates from what is now currently known as Mexico. It's a traditional danza that actually I've been a part of for about going on 20 years. I think I'm like on 17, 18 years now that I've been practicing. I'm a third generation matachin dancer. So, I have been doing some form of danza all of my life. And the Mexica Chichimeca danza is something that I learned in my 20s, which actually my history in learning it is really intertwined with Del Rio, because some of the elders that I've gotten to know in the community actually live here.
Oh, wow.
Which are Raúl Abrego and comadre Diana Abrego, and my compadre and comadre Joaquin and Xochitl, who are part of our danza community at large, right?
Okay, yes.
And so they have a lineage that my teachers also share. So their teacher was a teacher that also taught my teachers in Mexico, which was Capitan General Andres Segura, who brought the danza to Texas in I think it was like in the 80s or 70s and 80s.
Wow, lots of history. Not only but the history here in Del Rio, let alone you in these classes. One thing that I really liked was those energy points that you focused on your feet, your ankles, your knees, and you put it that way. Those are the most used joints in our body that we use on a daily basis.
Correct.
So those are. And it just clicked to me. I was like, man, so much teaching, so much knowledge from back then that they knew, that ourselves here to this day, it's like I barely discovered it right now. So I'm like, wow, to this day we're still learning. You never stop learning. When do you think you'll be joining us back here at the Whitehead Museum?
Well, we were invited to come out to be a part of the Dia de los Muertos celebrations on November 1st. So myself and my dualidad, my husband, Itzli, and our two kids, Huitzi and Quetzal, will be here on November 1st to share a little bit more of the resplandor, or like the beauty of this danza. So we'll be here with our regalia, setting up helping set up a community altar. So we'll be back here on November 1st. And then, of course, the reason that we had the workshops today was to share a little bit about the culture and kind of gauge the community's interest in learning more of the danza. And if folks ask, like, is this something that we could do after November 1st too? And by all means, if there's an interest in the community and folks want to learn it, then I'm definitely willing to make the trips to it's not too far from San Antonio.
We're used to it over here in Del Rio. We go to San Antonio a lot.
Yeah.
To us it's like we'll hop a skip and taco away.
yeah. I'm sure the tacos here are better, but
what'd you have? Now that what was something that you had here from Del Rio?
Oh my gosh, I had menudo this morning, and I had some barbacoa. So and I also had some golden chick. So
you can't, they might have all the flash and the fuego de chao over there in San Antonio, pero aquí tenemos lo que más queremos aquí.
Yeah, no, and I mean it was cool because like the barbacoa and the menudo were really good, and it was at the breakfast in the hotel. So I'm just like, oh man, I'll take this over continental breakfast.
Just wait till you come back in October in the días, and just a little fun fact. I think our altar that the Consul de Mexico made last year, I think we came up second place out of the whole world.
Oh wow!
Yes, a little fun fact there. So I'm glad, and more than anything, thank you for coming out here, taking your time this weekend to come out to our little pueblito of Del Rio. And how can they reach you?
So our Instagram page is Calpulia Yolopaxin. You just put the little @ sign, and then it's spelled A, and then YOLO, like you only live once. A YOLO, like YOLO, and then PAKTZIN. But if you type in A and YOLO, like it's usually like the first or second one
we'll put it somewhere like right here in the text.
Yeah.
So where they could find it, and you guys could always find it on Instagram. But anything you want to send unos saludos to anybody out there that'll be watching us?
Yeah, no, thank you so much to the community here in Del Rio. Thanks to all of the folks that came out, all the families that came out. I think that was the most beautiful thing, is just having folks come as families to learn, because our grupo, is committed to keeping this tradition alive for the sake of our families as well. So we're a group of families that maintain, the traditional like danza and the ceremonies and stuff, and just really grateful to the Abrego family. When I got invited, like I definitely wanted to make sure that they knew that I would be in their city, because that's also another thing that as Indigenous people we honor each other's work, and just really respect them highly for their work at Casa de Cultura. So sending out a shout out to all of those relatives here in Del Rio, and actually my grandpa was from Lockhart, but he lived in Del Rio for a long time before he passed away.
Tiene raíces aquí, Laura. Tiene raíces.
So it was beautiful, and my last name is Rios.
There you
so I love being anywhere where the water, and I have really fond memories of coming here when I was pregnant with my kids. So it was really a beautiful opportunity to be here and to share this altar and this space with the families and the communities here, and I look forward to continuing to build that relationship.
Ms. Laura, thank you so much. Del Rio, we'll continue on here on Que Hiciste este fin de semana.
Well-turned collection. At Ashley, our dining furniture is made for all of life's moments. Be ready for every occasion with a table that extends and instantly elevates any space. Discover looks made for moments big and small. Only at Ashley.
Horas mesas para desayunar hasta comedores formales. Ashley tiene opciones versátiles desde $499.99 y recibe un crédito de $250 en colchones con la compra de cualquier juego de dormitorio de 6 piezas. Solo en Ashley.
Get an early start on your fall apparel with Plaza del Sol Mall, with great stores like JCPenney, Ross, Marshalls, Zales, Pretty Female Co., Ulta Beauty, and many other stores. Get the latest trendy shoe styles at Rack Room Shoes. Looking for something Five Below? Well, at Plaza del Sol Mall has you covered with their newest edition, Five Below. Plaza del Sol Mall is located in Del Rio. Find us on our social media pages for up-to-date info at Plaza del Sol Mall.
I'd like to thank all our great sponsors of Que Hiciste's episode this weekend. But Del Rio, we need you guys to shop local and support small business, because that's what keeps Del Rio growing and Del Rio moving towards the future. So thank you, all of you guys. And now, back to the show. All right, guys, here as we wrap up Que Hiciste este fin de semana, we came out to the Defiant Racing Border Showdown at the Del Rio Civic Center. This was free to the public, all types of vehicles. This was an indoor and outdoor. And indoors, man, you catch a great concert from local rappers like Deep Rock representing Del Rio all the way over there in San Antonio. Also, highly customized vehicles, lowriders, race cars, lifted trucks, all that was inside. But man, the party was outside, as you guys are seen. Lots of cars, lots of super modified cars, and their new addition for this year was their base competition. So definitely the Border Showdown hosted by Defiant Racing was a big success. It was fun, it was hot, but you know what? It's the Border Showdown here on Que Hiciste.
Chicas, si me agüito, mirando los chiquitos, quieren ser sueltitos. Pinche vato, won't show them su pipito. Todo tiene por su pipito. Start the blue rag, put on the mask. Get a placazo that runs across your back. Consejo tu pequeño, ya es el tiempo de decirle a estos vatos, sácate el dedo.
Yes, Del Rio, as we continue Que Hiciste este fin de semana, I'm bringing to you here, we're at the Border City Showdown, where you're seeing something that hasn't been seen in years, a SPL competition. SPL competitions, and if I want to break down the acronym, that's your sound pressure level of the output of your subwoofers. So that is an actual competition. They are rated by ranges from different types of amps, ranging from 100 to extreme of above 30,000. So right here you're seeing a car club here demoing, I think, the last burp they did. And when I say burp, the burp is of certain frequency between 38 and 42 hertz that they should display for about 3 seconds, and it gives them a sound pressure level. So as you see here, that's what they have going on right now here at the Border Showdown.
Here at Valverde Regional Medical Center, we believe that every patient deserves exceptional care in a nurturing environment. That's why we have a dedicated team of professionals to provide you with personalized care. Whether it's the tiniest patients or those with specialized needs, our approach ensures every individual receives the best care possible. From routine checkups to complex surgeries, our team combines expertise with compassion to provide the highest quality medical services tailored to your needs. At Valverde Regional Medical Center, you're more than just a patient. You are our friends, our neighbors, our family. Join us on a journey to health. Valverde Regional Medical Center, we live to deliver healthcare our community can trust.
Is this your new Nissan Sentra?
Yeah, crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan End of Summer Sales event taking a test drive, and Laura says,
"You'll love this."
And off we went. We're having a blast. Then she told me it was named Cars.com's best value for 2024.
These Sentras are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Sentra.
Get a low $269 per month lease on Sentra. One of 6 Nissan vehicles with starting MSRP under $30,000.
I'd like to thank all our great sponsors of Que Hiciste's episode this weekend. But Del Rio, we need you guys to shop local and support small business, because that's what keeps Del Rio growing and Del Rio moving towards the future. So thank you, all of you guys. And now, back to the show. What's up, Del Rio? As we continue Que Hiciste este fin de semana, I'm here with one of Del Rio's own, Papa, D-Rock in the house. Victor, tell me, I know you as Victor for many, many years, but people know you as D-Rock out there in Saytown. Tell me your latest project and how you're getting Del Rio out there in the big city.
Shit, well, man, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to Aaron for putting me on the show. And hey, I decided to name myself D-Rock to represent my city. You know, I've been out there performing for a lot of big names out there, so salute to everybody, the merch gang. My CNT is my record label. And hey, if y'all out here, man, y'all make sure y'all come by and check out the performance. It's a free show, free to the public.
Hey, tell me, you got a performance here in San Antonio you need people to go to.
So we got next show is gonna be San Antonio, Texas. We got the Lolo Car Show, and then follow us on our social media. It's at official D-Rock and YouTube.
You know it. Del Rio's going big time. Why? Because of D-Rock here and others himself. As we continue, Que Hiciste este fin de semana. Honestly, if you ask me, I hear that in the frequency, been working long day. All right, Del Rio, that wraps up Que Hiciste este fin de semana. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you want your event showcased on Que Hiciste este fin de semana, drop us a message on our Facebook here at KWMC 1490. Hasta el próximo fin, Del Rio, on Que Hiciste.